If your dog went missing today, would someone be able to contact you? Microchips can bring lost dogs home, but only if they are done right. And while most people think that they're totally safe, there is more to the story. Today, we're busting myths, revealing surprising risks, and helping you make the best decision for your dog. Hey there, I am Debbie with Rescue Dogs 101, where we help you and your rescue dog live the best life through love, healthy choices, and mindful training. Today, I'm going to walk you through what a dog microchip is, how big it really is, how it's inserted, and the truth about the side effects and safety concerns, and what to do after your dog is chipped to make sure it actually works. A microchip is a tiny RFID capsule. That stands for radio frequency identification. It's basically a small computer chip with a unique ID number. It gets injected under your dog's skin between their shoulder blades, and it can be scanned by a vet, shelter, police station, or anyone that has a scanner to identify your dog so that they can contact you in the event that your dog does get lost. The chip itself is about the size of a grain of rice, or around 12 millimeters. Some companies are now making even smaller chips. The nano chip seems to offer the smallest chip that I found at 1.25 millimeters. That's pretty dang small. Home Again XS and Microchip ID also offer smaller options. You can ask your vet about what brand that they use if you are curious. All 4 of my dogs are microchipped, and most rescue dogs come already chipped before adoption, which is great, but here's the catch. You need to transfer the microchip information into your name. Now, some shelters will do this for you, but make sure to ask them just to confirm. Otherwise, if your dog gets lost, they might be trying to contact the shelter or old foster home instead of you. Now, you may be wondering if it's going to hurt your dog. The process is super quick, but the needle is a little bit bigger. Your vet should be able to insert it in a couple seconds, just like getting a vaccine shot. And some may even offer a local anesthetic if you are worried about how your dog will react. I watched our dog Wizard get his microchip inserted last year. The vet warned us that it may cause a little pain, but he didn't even notice it. Honestly, I think the needle looks scarier to us than to him. Now, let's talk about something I didn't know until recently, the potential risks. While most vets will say there are little to no side effects, there have been studies, most recently in mice and rats, showing that some microchips cause tumors. In fact, one study reported cancer rates between 0.8 and 10.2% in rodents. That's a wide range, and no large studies have confirmed the same results in dogs, but I think it's worth being aware of. I will leave a link to the study that I found below in case you want to do a little bit more research before deciding to get your dog microchipped. Now, some other risks to consider are the microchip can migrate underneath the dog's skin, which can make it harder to scan and possibly cause issues down the road. Improper placement is also possible if it's done by someone other than your vet, and possible reactions at the injection site as with any time you stick your dog with a needle. I recommend talking with your vet if you are concerned about any of these risks. Most people believe the benefits are worth any possible issues, especially considering the chance to bring your dog home if they are lost. But if you have a dog that never leaves your side, maybe a microchip isn't necessary. This is something you have to weigh the pros and cons for your specific situation. Now, if your dog has experienced any side effects from a microchip, I'd love for you to share your story in the comments below. The more that we share and speak up as dog parents, the more that we can help each other make informed decisions. Remember, a microchip is not a GPS tracker. It doesn't track your dog's location in real time. If your dog tends to run off or escape, I highly recommend pairing the chip with a GPS device. I'm going to leave a link below with the best GPS collar that I recommend. Despite the risks, a microchip is still the best way to permanently ID your dog. Unlike collars and tags, it can't fall off, it can't get lost. And it's the fastest way shelters and vets and police stations can reunite lost dogs with their people. Of course, if the info is registered and up to date. It's also important to note that certain areas of the world require dogs to be microchipped. We live in Wisconsin. It's not a requirement here, but we did travel to Europe for agility, and among many other requirements, Thunder did need to have a microchip. So make sure to check your area for those requirements. Once your dog is chipped, you must register it with the microchip company. If you adopted your dog, they should have given you the microchip information with your adoption papers. If not, you can have your vet scan your dog, get the number, then you can check the AAHA microchip registry lookup website. I will leave the link to that website below too. Now, a quick heads up, you do not have to pay to register your dog's microchip. Many companies are going to try to upsell you on paid plans, but the free registration works just as well. Your dog's info will still be accessible if they're lost. There is no subscription required. Also, don't forget to update your info anytime you move or change phone numbers. I've seen many stories about people finding dogs, getting them scanned, but the phone number was disconnected. So they went through all of the trouble to get the dog microchipped, and then it can't do its job. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if this video helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on keeping your dog happy and healthy. I'm going to also link my full blog post below with even more details about microchips and a list of microchip brands if you want to dive deeper. And I will see you in the next video.